Welcome back, tribe. Let's get into it. Woman divorces husband, instantly regrets it. Usual. Or talk that thought.
It's really hard. And where are all the good men? Why aren't you looking for good women who are ready to be in a relationship and not sleep around? What are you doing? Where are you?
This is what my friends who are married don't understand. First off, it is so difficult to have been single throughout the entire pandemic and go through that profound trauma all alone without some kind of support system.
Bro, they cry about everything. Oh my God, woe is me. We went through the pandemic and it's so traumatic. I didn't have a single bit of support system, aka a meat shaft to jump up and down and bail me out financially. So, like getting taken care of like a man would have, paid for everything and made me feel safe and protected. And we don't need no man, but also, please, I don't want to collect cats, but I hate men too. But hold on, shafts, I want to jump up and down them, babies, all this stuff. It's crazy, huh? Their minds are just warped completely.
And I also think it's difficult that you're no one's priority. Like there aren't really people checking up on me in the same way as...
Wow, welcome to being an average dude, an invisible man. There's millions of them in the world today. That's most men's existence. Congratulations. You got a sliver, a taste of it. You could still go on dating apps and at least have some fake version of intimacy where you get pumped and dumped. These guys can't even get laid. They can't even get a match on a dating app whatsoever. Truly alone.
If you have someone to come home to. I don't have a partner. I've been single for at least almost 4 years, since November of 2019, however long that is. And it's just so difficult because you realize that you have to be your own knight in shining armor, that there's no one coming to save you, that there's no one that really is there for you. Like you're alone at the end of the day. Yeah. And it's so much harder to go through the ups and downs and tumultuousness of life when you don't have companionship, you don't have a partner, and it sucks.
Well, most women leave their stable relationships and marriages just because they think that they are missing on to something better out there. That is why they find themselves into these lonely situations. Here is the proof that most women leave their marriages without even knowing exactly why.
If I had known this, it would have saved me from a second divorce. Every choice you make stems from what you believe you deserve. After my divorce, no confidence. It was my mission to get into another relationship and fall in love. Like, I needed to prove to myself that my divorce was the right decision. I needed someone to make me feel like I was worth loving. I didn't know how to do that for myself. And when you're coming...
Pause, man. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Because of my insecurity of my failed marriage, I hopped on another dude without doing any vetting or due diligence if he's a good man to get married to. I had to prove to my own ego, prove to my insecurities that actually I deserve to be loved, that I didn't fail, that someone should want me. She used the second guy, got the 50-50 split, half the assets, half of God knows what, just to prove to her ego that it wasn't her fault her first divorce failed. No single mothers, no women that have been divorced. Here's one of the most important reasons why you don't mess with divorced women, taking them seriously for a relationship. There's the trauma. There's the damage. There's another reason why men prefer women with not a long rap sheet. Keep it going.
From that place of lack, you choose the wrong partners. And here's divorce number 2. Don't do what I did. Take the time to get to know yourself and to like yourself.
A lot of people feel the need to tell somebody getting divorced that you should date yourself for a while. Take some time. Figure out what you like. I just got out of a marriage. I know what I don't like, okay? So let me figure out what I do like. Don't put a time limit on how long I should date myself or how long I should wait to date other people. Don't shame people for wanting to, fuck around and find out.
Wow. The hand tattoo tells me, yeah, straight up. You have poor impulse control, decision making, and you would make for a lovely second wife to somebody, which you're going to divorce them too. Great.
Single dads that are tired of the dating apps, I have a new date proposal. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Bring the kids over. Bring their homework. Bring their laundry. I've got all the mom stuff. I will make tacos. We'll see if they get along. You can tackle my honey-do list. I need the shower door fixed, some air filters changed, ring camera batteries changed, and then maybe if there's time and there's a spark, you could mow my lawn.
What kind
Let
of
me know.
No.
What kind of deal is that? Do you hear that? Or you can just get a woman with none of that baggage. Where's your ex-husband? Where's your baby daddy? That's crazy. I understand she said men with kids already, but it's different for men. The dating strategies are different. Sorry. The reality is a man even with kids can get a woman with no kids. And it's not a problem. She'll just give them more kids. Wow. All the responsibility, but none of the authority. Why would you do that?
Thank you. Let's now review.
If the kids, and look, man, even if the kids get along, if you guys get along, you'll never be able to discipline the children, her children. You're never going to be the real dad. You're always going to have to deal with real baby daddy coming through and picking up the kids on the split time they have. You have to take all the responsibility, all the financial responsibility, with none of the authority to raise the children. You're going to get into arguments. Don't speak to my kids that way. Don't discipline my kids that way. Don't be hard on my kids that way. Those are not your kids. Don't worry about them. How many men in the comments could tell you that were stupid enough to get with a woman who had kids? They will explain to you in the comments all the horror stories of that exact scenario.
So I had a realization today. I've been divorced for 3.5 years, and I went through 1.5 years of counseling after my marriage broke up, and I've dated on and off in that 3.5 years. I don't have any kids. So it was a clean break in my divorce. I'm a church worker. I'm a strong Christian, and I try to live by Christian values and Christian values when dating. I'm also a woman of the real world and understand, when dating, what it's like to date out in the real world. And it is so hard. It is so hard to find someone who is looking for someone of value, who's not wanting to sleep with someone right away, and who's not wanting to, change their morals because they are a single woman. I just can't understand why it's hard out here for us good women. I don't understand. I'm looking for a good man. It's not like I'm out here, looking to change people or anything like that. It's, I've done the work on myself. Last year I went through a huge weight loss journey, and a guy that I dated last month, I went out with him twice, and both times he was like, "You don't look like your photos. Your photos look like you were a lot thinner than what you were in person." Like, what? Are we doing this? Are we really doing that? I don't know why this is hard. I went out for the girlfriend tonight, and we were talking about okay, well, what is it that I need to work on? Because obviously there's something wrong with me because I'm not able to figure out how to be in a healthy, good relationship. And she was like, "Emily, what's wrong with you? I don't understand why you think it's you. Why you always have to change you." And I'm like, I'm the common denominator, right? I'm the one who's not been able to date someone and be in a relationship. And she's like, "What if it's not the right time?" And I was like, "But why would God wait this long?" I'm 38. It's not like this has been an easy journey for me of being pregnant. I had 3 miscarriages in my first marriage. My time clock is ticking. I've been in youth ministry for 16 years working with teenagers. I'd love to be a mom. Why is this hard? She's like, "What if it's not you? What if it's just not the right time?" And that's really hard to accept because I'd like to fix something. I'm a fixer. If I can fix it. Do I need to lose some more weight? Do I need to be on a different dating app? Do I need to be... Do I need to change something about me? And I hate that answer, that maybe it's not the right time, but maybe it's not the right time. That's really hard to kind of accept. It's really hard. And where are all the good men? Why aren't you looking for good women who are ready to be in a relationship and not sleep around? What are you doing? Where are you? The journey is hard.
Wow. There's no one coming to save you. What every adult male understands intimately and innately. Why do all these divorced women think they're good women? They aren't single. They are divorced. There's a difference. Where are the good men? I'm right here living alone, enjoying not being fixed by a good woman. They aren't looking for a partner. They're looking for an ATM and a handyman. At 38, where are all the good men at? And the guy says they're at home, either happily married or happily single. Wow, and someone responds, don't know how true this is, but it'd be funny if it was. I was at this woman's wedding and the man she divorced is a good man. He's better off. And she legit bailed on him over pettiness. So her marriage broke up 100% because of her. Ooh. It was not fun being alone during COVID, but it was not profound trauma. Being assaulted is profound trauma. Going to war is profound trauma. They love to dramatize their lives, don't they? Holy crap.